those opportunities wasn't so easily. You couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't just wake up and say, you know what?
I'm about to hit something.
I'm about to get a podcast or nothing. Yeah. Or I'm about to be a rapper. You could try.
Yeah.
But this is what I think. This is what a majority come in. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the fact.
Nope, you didn't even think it was a
possibility.
A possibility because, you know.
This is Give It Some Raw podcast, so we say the shit you niggas scared to say. And if you feel played, debate your mom. You already know what the fuck going on over here. This is your host, Fresh, of course, and I have a super special guest with me. Tell people your name.
She said super special guest. I'm a legend.
Legends be like.
Appreciate it, though, baby. RawDizzy, man. Appreciate it. I appreciate being here.
Yes, thank you so much for sitting down and speaking with me.
Nigga, get in your comments. You weigh in New York or wherever you at in the world. This nigga weigh in Paris. Look at what you got going on and voice his opinion through text because. Yeah, now you can speak through your eyes. People speak this. You don't have to talk no more.
Nope. Well, people be getting a big cup of courage on that line, boy.
Yeah, everybody has an opinion. Basically, these are your thoughts. Your thoughts. You can enter your thoughts into the atmosphere of somebody else.
Yep.
So
and
it's
it just
crazy.
Is what it is.
And it is what it is. So. That's crazy. That wasn't like that.
How did you develop thick skin? Like being at the moment you kind of was in the public eye. Do you think a lot of your upbringing and where we come from has to do with it?
My family. It started with my family, you know. I have a big family. Both sides. And both of them is real tough. Like as far as just dealing with, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I understand.
Dealing with them is tough. You know, so you know what come with that, and we'll fall under that umbrella.
Right.
You gotta, you know, you got some stuff with them. You know what I'm saying? So good, bad, whatever. So that's where it started. But as far as life, you asking like far as life, like just
like having to do like the people you were saying could just give you an opinion if they don't like what you're doing or whatever. How you
listen? I'm gonna tell you how I deal with that is a new thing for me, but it started when I first started doing music because of the type of person I am. You know how I'm cutting where I come from. I developed a certain way of being, and when I started making music and really making music, I ended up being in positions with different people and amongst different people and, you know, more people, obviously. And I had to transition into people's... I always was a people person, but...
No, it's different because one thing about...
I always was a... What you say?
No, one thing about us, we stubborn. We want our way. We don't really care about how New Orleans people. Period. New Orleans people. Yeah, like come on now, we stubborn. We hear you, but what we say it was, you know what I'm saying. So how was that trying to adjust? Because like you said, you was a people's person to an extent. Like God still was up, but
so
it's
you're talking about like my upbringing.
Yeah, just in not just your upbringing, but like switching over into like having to deal. Yeah,
it was a little weird for me if that's the right word to say, but I'm gonna elaborate.
Okay.
I was a fighter. I was a bully.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I was cool as ever, you know, and you know what I'm saying? I was small, I was little.
Yeah.
And I lost a lot of friends growing up. Before I even got to real manhood, I lost a lot of friends, teenage years that went down. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I was like a fire, like, you know, I was burning, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Raj, smooth, really, you know, I dealt with people before Raj, and I even met Raj from the Wayne, but
yeah,
spending that time, more time,
yeah,
me and Raj connected, like, you know, so we used to go out and he'd bring me places and stuff. Like, he the one that really brought me in the streets. Okay, you hot, you making music now. Now it's time to get out here into the public size, right?
Right.
You know, you're doing shows and performing. You gotta get in the public's eyes. So, you know, it was hard. It was hard, dude.
I know the answer.
But I'm gonna tell you why. It really was hard for me. Is I didn't understand how important me being out there, making a good impression, not being fake with it, but just being out there and giving people my good positive energy. Because I clown, I have fun. You know what I'm saying? I be ribbing and everything. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's never a dull moment around a person like me. Me, period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of hard because the police want to give you a better example. I had a problem with the police. You know, so going there, the security guards trying to look all tough and all this because it's their job. Not that there's nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no smoke.
Do your thing.
But you know, I had a problem with the police from being a teenager and, you know, doing the things I was doing. I didn't understand at that time that hanging on the corners and doing all the stuff I was doing was attracting the police to me. And then I had to deal with what came with that. Harassment, you know, all that stuff. But that's the stuff that made me hate police at the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now I'm going here and these dudes know I'm coming to do this concert.
But they still looking at me like.
But you treat me like, you know.
Right, yeah. That's how it be, which is crazy.
So, do you know I'm coming like, somebody told somebody that this was the guy here.
Yeah, for the show, right. So why treat me still
you should, I ain't saying you got to kiss my ass or you ain't even got to shake my hand.
Right, but still.
But just present yourself as a man. I'm going to do that, man. What's going in here? We good. Let's roll. Right? That's what I'm looking to do. Right? I shouldn't have to walk up there and you looking at me all crazy, pushing me, you know, turn around and all this here, you know, trying to pat me down, but trying to pat me down.
Right. Yeah, doing the most.
Like, you ain't got to do all this here.
Right.
Nigga, don't push me in my chest.
Like, I'm a man too.
So I'm messed up with that, but that was just one example. That's not the, you know, it's just overall not flashing out when somebody do some fake shit.
Yeah.
For me,
it's hard. It's hard. Y'all know me. Listen, just give it to them raw podcast. You already know.
I'm going to give it to them raw.
Please.
For me to not flash out when a nigga doing some whole shit.
That shit is tough.
It's hard to do.
Tough. That shit is
You know what I'm saying? It's hard to do because, and there you go. It's the business side of it.
Right.
Listen, man. We done moved on from this stuff. This, first of all, in the hood, even if you making money in the hood, and sometimes that shit still don't be worth it to flash off and get it to go there with that bitch like. You know what I'm saying? So
you gotta be.
You ain't benefiting nothing if you ain't getting no money with it.
Right. Fact.
Right.
Fact,
so it really don't be worth nothing. Right.
Fact.
So if we moving from that. Now we done moved up to we blessed. Oh me, why me? Out of all the people in the world, damn, I'm blessed with this opportunity to be even performing in people like you.
Right.
What I'm gonna be still? Nah, man, that shit ain't bigger than what I'm about this bag I'm about to get. Right. Okay. So what I'm gonna be tripping for? Because this nigga acting like a hoe, he acting like a hoe.
Okay.
I ain't gotta some stuff you know, it depends on the circumstances, but you gotta be able to balance that out in that moment to say, you know what, I can let him walk. Right. I can let him walk. Some stuff you can let walk.
Yeah, facts.
But some stuff, you know, you gotta man hold up.
In regards to my kid,
come on,
it's a problem every time.
Yeah. So, but when you got a team behind you,
and stuff to lose.
We know if you got kids, we know you got kids. We know you got family.
Right.
But you got a team behind you. Your family don't even be with you. Most artists don't be having this unless at some point you might not have your family around you.
Because you can't.
But if that's the case, that you would have grew in the business with your family.
Fact.
So you somewhere along the lines you may run into people that's not related to you that really believe in you.
Fact.
Right?
Fact.
I have. I'm just speaking on where I be at with it. So at the same time, it's your team. And they believing in what we doing. So that's another thing to have to, you got on your head. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As an artist in a movement, you're a major part of the movement. Your actions is what is riding, the team is riding on. Mm-hmm. Feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, definitely.
So I had to learn all of that. I had a partner, Raj had to talk to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I started seeing, you know what I'm saying? But I lost a lot of friends, and I've been harassed by police all my life. And police done killed my friends before. I have a cousin that got killed by the police also. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was like messed up.
Yeah.
So, but people, and I'm a godly person. I know what's right. I know how to. I've been able to balance and do good enough to get to a certain point, right? And it means something for me, so I know better. So I just, it kind of. I'm like, man, fuck,
You're not tripping.
Yeah, man, you tripping if you tripping.
Right. Life's too good to be for
you tripping if you tripping.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You tripping.
Okay. Nah, that's the fact. So we're going to switch it up a little bit to the music. So the last time you put something out before now was like 2017-ish, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So why the gap? Because I know you just did the Uptown Downtown.
The thing for me is, I have never been an artist signed to a major record company. I always had my own record company whenever I release music. I have business partners, but independent.
Right.
Always.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
So, when you got a family and you got other things going on and you done been through decades of this music business like I have, and certain percentage of that been up, certain percentage been down and wavy, it's been all kind of crazy. Sometimes you get to a point where you like, shit, I'm about to go and start doing this, I'm gonna do this, but I'm about to start doing this here because I didn't do this before.
Okay.
So that's why I be in the real estate and stuff like that, because I'm like, man, I'm putting some residual. I'm creating means of income for myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because by me spending time with the music and being an artist for so many years, I don't work on no job. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm getting older. I gotta have some bread going on. So I just stopped spending so much money into me as a person to be an artist, right? Not that I'm not investing in that like I should be. It's just that for me, the music, I need to invest more music for me. I believe, I could be wrong, that if I invest more into the music that I make, it'll be just like spending buku money on marketing. Because people like me already. Right. I'm a whole artist. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. I know who I am, and I create good music, and I have a fan base wherever they at and whoever they are. If I deliver, they gonna eat.
Regardless whether I take a break or not.
Well, whether I spend all this money right here on
marketing or myself, whatever in general,
that shit gonna catch if I give it to them. Like, they supposed to get it.
Okay.
Right. So I just kind of slacked down on it. I'm just speaking currently. I just kind of slacked down on that part. Focus on making them good music, even if it take me a while, but I'm gonna get that shit right. 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 Give them something here and there. Boom. But I'm spending this bread on these fucking houses and renovating these houses.
Well, I'm getting my rubber at that.
Okay.
Nah,
So-
feel that.
Cause
Feel
I mean,
that.
cause and then it's only right at this day. Like that's my way of adapting to the new world industry
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at it. Okay, well, why should I not? Because at the same time, things different now. Technology, you got what? The internet.
Right. Easy.
So I could spend fucking $100 on marketing if I want to, right? I don't have to put all that in that no more.
Yeah, right.
I could be 50,000 places from one.
Right, and do whatever I need to do. Fast.
So I spending it on that.
Yeah.
You know, I do
Right.
that, but still I gotta get the music right.
Right. So that's what. Okay. So how did the Uptown Downtown project come about? I was like, he a little risque. He trading waters went uptown and got some peoples.
Nah, that ain't me. I ain't do that. You know, that was I just earned that. I earned that spot. You know, me being from downtown and being a New Orleans, one
Legend.
of New Orleans' own. You know,
A
all
New
this.
Orleans legend.
They starting a legend thing. I ain't getting in the legend conversation.
Listen, I said what the fuck I
I'm
said.
like, well, she said that. I ain't getting in
I
that.
surely did. And my podcast is called Give It to Him Raw
Listen,
Podcast. So
you
you know Soulja Slim is a legend in my eyes. And we
You
can
know.
fight. We can fight about it. We can debate about it.
You know, but I ain't getting in that.
Don't get into it. Don't get it. It's cool. I'm gonna get into it for you.
Thank
Don't
you.
trip.
But thank you though.
I said what I said.
Because
Oh,
the truth is, this one I'm gonna talk about.
Right.
I'm gonna talk about my definition of legend. Far as because you said that.
Okay, we'll.
Right? I ain't gonna get into that
Yeah,
shit
not right
they
now.
got going on.
Yeah, no, we're gonna talk about what we
So
just
whenever
found out.
we
That's gonna be the
visit-
last one. Yeah.
All right.
So, how was it working with the newer artists? Because I know it feels like there's a wedge between people that's coming up in the game and people who's already been in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So for you to kind of bridge that wedge, it's like I'm gonna go ahead and link up with some, young cats that's doing their thing. I seen you had Jay Cutter Black and Jay Arson. So how was that like reaching out to them? And do you feel like there is a wedge between the younger and the older?
They got their vibe. They got their vibe genuinely.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we got our shit genuinely. It ain't. I don't see where, and I could be wrong. This is just my opinion
Yeah,
on this
tell it.
moment on this.
Particular question.
No,
Right.
no, on this strain of weed.
Okay.
So, you know, I just love it. Like I sat back and watched all the fuss and all the media talking about when they were talking about the new artists and the OGs and all that on a major scale, right? I watched all that.
Mm-hmm.
I just never got into it because I felt like, they didn't see it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Right.
So I see it. I been saw it. I
Right.
like it. But what I like about those dudes, and I ain't even the one that put that together. By the way, Mina did that.
Oh,
In
okay.
Black and Mild.
Okay.
I like it, but they got they swag down packed.
Right. What they on is what they on.
That's why they so good. That's why you even said that.
Right.
It's just that's why they own the album.
Right. Right.
Mina seen them, man. Them niggas nice, nigga. They from the city. This the new fucking crew.
Yeah.
Let's go. Right?
Right.
And I peeped them out, man. Let me check them out. No, I ain't even do that. I was like, all right. I ain't
Right.
say nothing. I ain't say nothing about who.
Right.
Hold
Right.
on, let
Right.
me hear what this nigga talking about. Son, you tripping. I ain't say none of that. I was like, all right.
Right. Cause
Get
why
to the
not?
studio, this what they done. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's go.
Right.
You hear me? And that's just it. So, them niggas doing their thing, and I love them. You know what I'm saying? All of them. I be watching them. Even the ones that ain't on the album. It's
Yeah.
we got a lot.
There's a lot of good talent out here. There's a lot of good talent. Man.
We working though.
No,
man. I'm proud of the city though.
Yes.
Since you said that, you gotta think what we talking about is a new, younger generation of New Orleans talent, right? In the year it's this 2022, right? So we talking about that, and you named a few people. To be able to do that, that's beautiful.
It is. To me, I feel like
That mean a lot. That mean that we breeding fucking real shit. Like we breeding this shit. This the city. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the city breeding them fucking bars. Like,
right. No, for facts. I keep telling people that. I'm like, I just did an interview with a comedian. I'm like, bro, the best comedians come from New Orleans. Like, I don't care what nobody say. I just feel like nobody's funny.
No, listen, look at that.
Well,
we got comedians.
We have comedians.
Just like rappers and locally, we have
actors.
But what I'm saying is they have names and they have followings, right?
Right.
What that say about this city?
A lot.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
So I'm gonna bring it back to the music. I was having a heated debate with some of y'all favorite producer. I ain't gonna say his name, but he know who he is. He gonna be on here.
Who it is, but go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you who it is. He know who he is.
All right, we ain't gonna.
So he said, "Yeah, ain't no name, but I'm gonna tell you." But we was talking about that New Orleans. He felt like New Orleans doesn't have a sound, and I feel like New Orleans has a sound, but we're kind of getting away from the sound. And my personal opinion, even with kind of the auto tuning and stuff like that, I'm like, our voices and accents so unique. I feel like sometimes we don't always need the enhancements. We already sound like nobody else. Mm-hmm. Nobody sounds like us just when we talk. So it's like, and then, my example of a New Orleans sound would be like the sound of the Hot Boys, and like the beats and the drums, and all, like, that's, to me, is our sound. So he was saying we don't have a sound. So how you feel? You feel like New Orleans has a sound, or you feel like it's open for
this is RawDizzy. Like,
yeah, please give us RawDizzy.
I'm gonna give it to you raw, like,
yeah,
for
please.
Real, like, so this slim, I'm gonna give it to you raw.
On the Give It to Raw podcast.
Listen, New Orleans got plenty sounds. First of all, we got beaucoup sounds.
Yes.
And I could to elaborate, I could give you drum patterns. This is me being a musician. Mm-hmm. I studied the drum pattern melodies, or whatever you want to call it, the different types of drum pattern melodies that we have from here that I'm familiar with, right? Mm-hmm. We got the bounce. We got the boom, boom, remember the whoa, Kimasabi?
Yeah, whoa, whoa.
But listen, the drum pattern. Mm-hmm. Doom, 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 doom,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We got the bounce, right?
Yeah.
When it come to hard music, we got the.
I think of Give It to Him Raw album.
KL, listen.
Okay, I'm listening.
We got too many songs for that even to be I don't even feel like doing an interview like that about that. Because we got too many different songs.
We do. Now that you bring it to my attention.
While we working in here on a song, I'll be bad. It's too much.
Yeah, it's too much.
We got too much, so that's really, not gonna say it's cap, because sometimes people don't be knowing, or they don't think about it how I might see it, or someone else.
That's what I was saying. I wanted to ask somebody who would think about it in a different way.
We got many sounds.
Okay.
But for you, with the auto tune, it's like this. Simple as this. I get it in the music world. It's not a bad thing. That's the problem.
Okay.
That's the trick.
Okay.
But I want you to see it. Okay. It's just a tool to help us out.
Okay. Because that's what people listening to now. It's a tool
to help us out. Mm-hmm.
I feel like we don't need it.
No, this is the problem. We max out, like, our culture is very strong. Mm-hmm. The gifts that has been given to us are so powerful that we wear them out.
That's probably where it's.
We max out so much that it makes you don't want it.
No. Facts. He ain't told no lies. That's probably what it is.
It's not a bad thing, man. I love it. That's why I said
in moderation.
I get it.
In moderation.
Yeah, man. Listen. So, That's it. Like, it's just, that's all it is. You can't put on too much of whatever color. For some people, though, this where it get crazy at. For some people, you grew up on this.
Right. That's true. You're lying.
Why are you gonna take it away from me? Like,
right.
I love this.
Right. Keep doing
this is my memory.
Yes.
Right?
You understand me.
But I'm just saying, that's what it is, though. So it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, I'm going to try to digest it.
It's not a bad, it is a beautiful, it's just a tool, bro. That's all. We got many tools out here.
We do.
And the internet is one of the main ones.
Right.
But so, just think, though, how hard would it be for artists to promote without the internet?
Fact. Because I don't see people going out printing a bunch of flyers and passing them out, leaving CDs on people. I don't see people doing that no more.
Right.
Like, nobody ain't going to do that.
And guess what? You are not a top 5 marketer. So think how hard it is for some people that rap and they're not a top 5 rapper.
Oh. And they're trying to...
Nobody, you don't have to be perfect, man. We love you. If you could put this with that and that shit sound good, man, run that shit, man. Nigga don't give a fuck, man. Black people, man, we come from the bottom, man. Let's do it.
Something that
it's
sound
working.
Good.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I don't care.
Fact. That's the facts. So we've gotten to the moment. What do you define a legend as? What is a legend in your eyes?
So the definition can be opinion. If I'm not reading it out of a magazine or I'm in a dictionary, right? So we not. But you want to hear what my definition?
Yeah. What would you like
All
if
right,
you?
So
was...
let me say a few things. I got time, right?
Yeah, of course.
Let me say a few things before I give you my definition.
Okay, yeah. Tell me.
Even help with it.
Yep.
Right?
Tell me.
You just called me a legend, right? A major part of my definition. So it's the fact that you call me a legend because you feel I done something that you remember, right? And it was classic to you, right?
Yes.
So the thing is, it's a mind thing, right? In your mind, right? So to be honored or acknowledged in that form by people because they feel a certain way about something that you've done.
Right.
Right?
Right.
That's legend, right? What if it's 2 people though? Right?
Yeah, definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
2 people think that this nigga, that nigga, right? 2 people. So, a nigga a fucking legend.
Right.
Because 2 people feel some type of way about what you did.
Right.
So if one person saw Michael Jordan jump off a building and slam dunk.
Right.
Go jump over a building and slam dunk. Right? One person seen that.
Right.
And they remember that. And they feel like, man, that nigga just the nigga, son.
Right.
Because my mama didn't see it. Does that take away from that? No.
Because that's how that person feels. It's in their mind. It's already stamped. If I said, I feel like you can't call yourself a legend. I mean, you can do what you want. Let me be clear.
You can do what you want.
Do what the fuck you want. But I feel like you said, once somebody else or multiple people is saying it, it's like, boo, I got the proof now. Like, I'm doing something.
But only regardless to how many.
Right.
Right?
Right.
I'm just saying.
Right.
No, because there's Meek Mill said it's levels to this shit, right? It's not levels to comparison like as far as, you know, a thing you've done that has great value. Right?
Right.
That don't take away from me doing all the shit I done did. And you calling me a legend.
Mm-hmm.
Don't talk Jay-Z in the same conversation with me, because we not talking about that type of legend.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
It's a type.
Someone who did something on that type of level.
Right.
But the facts are, what did he do? Right?
To get that. Yeah.
No, not to get to the level he is. What actually did he do? He said a rap and you liked it, right?
That's it. That's all. Right.
Stories.
Okay.
It's legendary, right?
Right.
It all go back to that.
Right. Yeah. I see what you're saying.
That's just me.
That's your definition.
So, basically, you know, the big fuss that everything going on with that is just talk and a subject to get people to feel some type of way, when it's really just everybody's opinions, and people have opinions all over the place. You can make your opinion about some food.
Right.
How about chicken sandwich? Nasty as a motherfucker.
Okay.
Man, you tripping, baby.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Who really gives a fuck?
No, not me.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't care if nobody feel like I'm legend, because I don't know the number.
I think that's the fine line. I think people care too much if they're labeled that or not. I think that's what also makes it legendary to me, because your character speaks for itself when you say, I really don't. You know.
People work hard.
Yeah.
And people have dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Fairly. Mm-hmm. Right? So, of course you're going to find people that feel a different type of way than I feel about that type of stuff, because I'm the type of person, my partners tell me all the time, man, you tripping, bitch, you did it, bitch, if I rapped or,
right,
man, this nigga crazy, he be acting like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, that nigga tripping, bitch, you tripping.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, bitch, you dizzy, like, you know. So, fuck what, bitch?
I'm regular degular. I'm everyday living.
My name Raymond. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's the facts, though. That's the facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, no, I feel
like,
you.
So I'm him too.
Right, okay. Right.
Why the fuck? I'm saying, I was him first. Right. So what the fuck? Like, I ain't tripping off that shit like that. So, you know, and I think that it be funny though, but
it's the truth.
But that's even more legend though. How can you do all that shit you done did and done all that shit and you don't even give a fuck?
I ain't got no room to give a fuck. The way the world's set up.
What is it gonna do
It
anyway?
ain't gonna exactly like what.
I can only do what I could do. Even if I do the best I could fucking do.
Okay.
That's all I was able to do.
That's all y'all gonna get. I keep trying to told y'all. That's it. That's it. That's all. So do you have any rap legends or people you feel like, even while I guess when you were coming up in the rap game, you're like, oh, man, these dudes, I listen to them. I'm trying to, you know, catch their flow. Yeah, rap. Anything though. Anything. I mean, you do real estate now and anything.
No, I'm talking about the legends, rap.
Yeah,
legends.
yeah. You could do rap legends. Yep.
Man, it's too much. Seriously.
I don't want to stress you out.
You'll stress me out.
Okay, no.
They got too many rap legends from. I'm 20, 30 years in the game. Like, in the music, looking at rap like, damn, they rapping and they got a song.
Coming up in the city, who was your influences when you first started? City? Yeah, when you first started rapping, who were you looking at?
It was a lot. It was a lot. All of them, everybody. You know, all the way to I could go, so I don't want to sound too old, so I'm gonna try to sound you. So if I don't say your name, I fuck with you. But I want to keep me. I want to keep me in the bracket.
I'm gonna put just type in the names there. I'm gonna scroll down on the thing. Yeah, I'm scrolling down on the thing. These are names he didn't say. I'm gonna do it fast so nigga don't see them.
But yeah, man, you know, I'm a real New Orleans. I'm a real breed. Like, I'm from here, like, for real. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I go all the way back to I go to naming people that only rappers might know on some shit. Mm-hmm. You know, low key from the Night Wall. You know, just you know, Kilo G. I could go to you know, Mr. Ivan. So it's a lot, and that's people that you know is not here making music today. You know, 2 of those I named had died, rest in peace. But I'm just saying, I'm Wade, but you know, to give you a better partners in crime, of course, UNLV, you know, Mystical, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I bought Mystical album. I had Mean and Laughing. I bought Mystical album, his first tape. It was a tape, and the name of it was I'm Not That Nigga, right? I was so hip hopped out, like music. I couldn't understand and fucking tripping, but I liked the music so much.
Right.
I couldn't understand what the fuck he wrote the I'm Not That. He wrote nigga backwards. And I just couldn't figure it out.
Right.
I couldn't figure it out for nothing.
Cause why, Mr.
No, I just couldn't figure it out. I was listening to the song so much, and I just look at the poster and shit. And the thing is, I'm not that agging. I just couldn't. I just never figured it out. And I was very like I always been good at school, you know.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't get it.
Yeah. But I go think about that. You think about the music.
But I wanted to know so much that I was taking the time out to think about it, and the shit wasn't adding up. Now with that weed too, baby. That was that good weed too.
Yes.
But that's you know I come from way back with that, man. MC Spud. There's a lot of artists. Doghouse Posse. It's so many.
Yes.
More than what you know. A lot of the new generation guys be like, huh?
Right. No.
I got my producer. I asked that boy. Man, I don't even know what it was, but this boy did not know what I was talking about, and I was like, damn, boy, you serious, boy? I can't believe. Oh, I asked him if he knew who Scott Storch was, I think.
He didn't know?
He didn't know. And that dude ain't from here. But I'm just saying.
In general, though, like.
So.
Do your
homework. If you're in the business, music business, whatever you're doing, do your homework. Whatever it is.
And listen to different genres. People feel like you're supposed to just listen to just strictly hip hop and rap. Like, listening to other stuff will give you the creative juices that you be looking for, too.
Yeah.
Tell it to people all the time. Yeah, this was a good talk. I thank you. I thank you. This was so good. This was so good.
Why you bucking me up, man?
Because, like...
You bucking me up, man. Come on, bro.
That's what I do.
I'm a legend. I'm going to get a legend. I'm going to get me a legend piece.
Man, look up.
I'm going to get a piece that say legend.
Gold and white.
I wouldn't be saying it, though, right?
No, you wouldn't. I said
no, I'm saying if I go get a piece that say legend, would that be still considered as me saying I'm a legend?
No, because it's already on camera. I already said it.
Oh, I'm good.
Somebody already said it.
Get it now.
Yeah, you man. Get your gold and white legend. Matter of fact, put the L in the silent on the side right here. So, is there anything new that you're working on music wise, or tell us a little bit about the renovation and stuff, like
Well, I'm doing a lot right now.
Okay.
But the music, I got my album. I'm working on. I've been working on it for a minute. I gotta still do some stuff to it. The Uptown Downtown album is done. We're trying to work to balance out on that. We're trying to balance that out right now and get it out to y'all immediately. Like we're gonna have
because I'm like, I want to listen to that. I heard the song.
I'm going to listen to where we at with it, because the album been done, but
all the politics. Yeah, I get
everything that go with that. So that's real dope.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Uptown, Downtown, Black and Mild produced everything on there. Me and Skip on there doing our thing. We got a lot of artists on there from the city. Jay Austin, Cutter Black, Cutter. Who else? I forgot. I don't have.
Do I have a date, or y'all just gonna still trying to figure that out as far as when it might be dropping?
No, that's what we're going today. So we can do that.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, we're going to do that. So.
And any music after that?
Yeah, my album. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna hold it for the Uptown, because I'm ready to
drop that bit, right?
What? Man, you crazy? I got songs ready. I'm ready to go.
Right.
I'm ready to go right now.
So once you figure that out, then you'll know after that.
Some shit right now. Lord have mercy. You don't even want to know.
We can get
exclusive.
I'm gonna come back and do a listening thing. Don't even trip. When it drop, we're gonna do what? Listen and review. That'd be fire. We was talking so much, I ain't even do my introduction. That's crazy. But that means that this was a natural. Yeah, I'm gonna redo it in a minute.
You had asked me a question when you was setting up, and then
I know.
I don't know if you had a mic on your fucking ankle. Or
no,
I'm just saying.
You just never know. I've been sticking and moving.
That bitch on as it was unhooking the fucking thing.
Man, look.
That's how you rocking.
What nigga say? I'm getting all of the conversation, but nah, that was a good conversation though.
Yeah. But as far as the real estate thing, you know, I'm not a real estate agent though. I don't do that. You know, I just invest in properties and stuff like that, you know. But for me, renovation, I do it if I need to, or I get me a crew or whatever.
Say less.
I just started a, construction company.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, but I'm just getting into it. I ain't trying to be on here like,
Nigga say, you need a job.
Yeah, I ain't kick my feet up in this bitch. About,
I'm doing shit.
Yeah. No, I ain't never got that yet.
No, but it's in the making, though. That's
everything just, I've been doing that because I was opening up a store with my mom. So, but that didn't work out. Spent a lot of money. Somebody burnt the store down. Didn't have no insurance because it's renovating it.
Right, damn. The most.
Bro.
The most. Yeah. That shit would have blew me.
That just, what, nigga shook back from that.
Yeah, of course.
I just doing some other stuff. I just felt like, it ain't happened, so whatever.
Yeah.
Lessons.
Yeah, that's how it be. Lessons.
In that area.
Probably, yeah. That's thinking about how I'm going to do my introduction. I'm going to just let it keep going.
How do it normally be?
This is Give It Some Raw podcast where we say the shit you niggas scared to say, and if you feel play, debate your mom.
Ooh, like that? You got me on here like that on the raw one?
Give it some.
I ain't even raw yet.
How you at?
I got to go hard then.
You did.
That bitch over, man.
Even putting. First of all, you're gonna be my season finale, but I'm not even putting no clip out. I'm just dropping that hole.
Stupid.
I'm just dropping that hole.
Don't have me looking crazy on here.
I'm not. You're not
looking.
looking.
Batman shirt on this bitch and everything, man. Nigga got me Batman on. You get right, man. Get right.
I'm not about to play with you.
I do that too.
Yeah.
I do graphics and all kind of stuff.
Oh, for real?
Yes, Lord.
Oh, I need a new graphic too.
That's why I do graphics for myself, so I can. Well, it started from me wanting to paint a better picture for graphic designers that was doing my artwork. I started doing it on the phone. I'm like, shit, I'm cool with this shit. Like, so, and then it went from me just having the apps and being able to use it a little bit to being on a group text with my partners
and learning like that.
No, ribbon. You know what I mean? Right. And making Photoshop. Doing me group text memes.
Right. Yeah, right.
With each other. But it went from there to end up being frustrated with graphic designers about getting what I want. Then I just like, man, fuck it. I'm about to start doing it. So I really got into it.
Plug yourself.
Video, Final Cut, everything. But I don't want to do all that shit, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't want to do all that shit.
You do it for you, or you do it for
I just do it for me.
You?
But I don't do all that shit.
This is not a plug. I'm just telling you what I do.
The right bag.
Ain't doing shit.
As soon as I get the right bag, I might still do it, though.
Low key, because that's how it be. Like, you only trust yourself with your stuff.
And you could work faster.
Hey, you ain't got to wait for nobody.
It seemed like it, though. Because at the end of the day, all right, for instance, I don't think it balanced out. That's why I don't be tripping off doing it. But it's be like kind of, it's like if I'm doing my graphics, somebody else could be doing my graphics and I could be working on a song to even have another graphic made for.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's taken away.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So. And it really ain't going faster. Even though I could do it in the moment, man, you know what? I'm about to make a album cover like this.
Time consumer.